I'm on my way to my last day of school, kind of. Technically not my last day, but I am driving to school because we were told that if we came in person, we would be rewarded. And I'm not sure if we're talking treats or if we're talking grades. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me because I could go for a cookie or something, or a cupcake. So right now we are going to 7-Eleven, and we're getting a Red Bull because that's the only thing that gets me through the drive in the morning. But I'm excited for this Red Bull moment because I really enjoy Red Bull. I'm just hoping that this place isn't full of creepy men because it usually is. And I'm not really in the mood today. I'm simply not, so I guess we'll just like stay tuned. But like 7-Eleven, it's always hit or miss. Like you're going to like a luxurious, a fancy resort type of 7-Eleven, or it's trash. Like if you know, you know. Like you know what I'm talking about, so. Alright, that was one of those prime 7-Eleven experiences. They're not always like that, so I count my blessings when I have a good 7-Eleven experience. There wasn't really anyone in there, and the workers were very nice. I have quite a lot to say. I feel like I've been doing this vlog moment type thing where I'm talking about like my new workout routine. So I haven't really been actually like vlogging. So I haven't given any sort of updates, but this last week has been super freaking chaotic. Why has it been chaotic? Well, it's the last week. I guess it's like finals week. One of my classes ended last Thursday, but we still have a final. Today is the May 5th, and the final's not due until like the 14th, but this is technically the last week of school, so I'm like kind of done. I want to be done with the final. So I was planning on doing it on Monday, right? Well, my consulting class had this paper due, and we've been so confused with it because we did this like huge in-depth project. All she wanted from us was an executive summary. If you're unfamiliar with an executive summary, it is a one-page, double-spaced summary of your work. And she said she wanted 15 to 20 pages of exhibits. Not written text, exhibits, charts, graphs, data, stuff like that. It was very confusing because we didn't know how we were gonna explain our work in one page, but we did it. My group got together on Monday, we had it done. We were ready to submit it at like 2 o'clock. It was due at midnight. We talked to some other groups, confirmed we were doing it right, asked some questions. We asked this question has been asked to the professor so many times because we've been so confused, and every single time she's like, yes, one page executive summary with 15 to 20 pages of exhibits. Monday rolls around, someone emails her at 4 p.m. and she said, I expect you to have a 20-page paper. If you did not hear me the first 2 times I said this, she said, 1-page executive summary with 15 to 20 pages of exhibits. Now, 4 p.m., 6 hours before it's due, she says 20-page paper. Every group was on the same page because we have a group chat. We have a group chat for the class. So all the other groups are on the same page. We all have one page, and so we're freaking out. And then later on that night, she's like, I'll extend the due date until tomorrow at midnight. Still not enough time to get 20 pages of work when you have 1 page of work. So naturally everyone's freaking out because it's business school and people are neurotic. I digress. But it was, you know, messy situation. So we get into class and there are 8 groups. Group 1, well, we also decided collectively in the group chat that we were going to try and negotiate for maybe a shorter page limit and an extended deadline. Well, this one guy pipes up and he says, oh, my group actually did the assignment correctly. That's a lie, because we have messages in the group chat where he said, yes, my group also did 1 page. So clearly that group just stayed up all night and did a 20-page paper so they could try and like be like, oh, we did it. We did the paper. Cute, right? We love that. We love snakes. Snakes in the grass, if you will. All right, I'm ready. Maybe not. Now I'm ready. Okay, so this guy's a total snake, right? He's awful. I've heard horrible things about him. He's actually I'm a first-year student. He's a second-year student. I mean, go off for being in a first-year class. Maybe that says more about him than we realized. Anywho, he does that, and being the person that I am, I immediately go to the group chat and rip him a new one. School's not that serious at the end of the day. If you're in school, remember it's not that serious at the end of the day. School is never serious enough to where you need to try and backstab people. It's not that serious. Maybe in a job, maybe in the working world, maybe you're trying to get a leg up, maybe you're trying to get promoted. Do what you gotta do, but there's literally no reason in this school when we're all doing the same thing. We're not competing. School's not a competition. Like, it really isn't, because we're all trying to get different jobs. We're all in different specialties, and we're all trying to get different jobs. Not even in, like, because I live in Virginia. Not even in Virginia. Not even in Williamsburg, where my school is. Not even in Richmond, where I live. Like, all over the country. So that was my first 2 days of this week. Also, I want to address, this reminded me because if you're new here, I used to be a police officer. However you feel about that is however you feel about that. But obviously I quit for a reason. Go watch my video if you haven't already, because for some reason it's getting a lot of attention. But I was reminded of this because I got subpoenaed to court because of an accident that I handled. Like, someone was suing someone else. Don't know what that has to do with me. I didn't witness the accident. I just was the one who called the tow trucks. Like, that's none of my business. If you want to sue a 100-year-old woman, literally, she was born in the 20s, that's on you, and that's between you and God. Like, that's none of my business. Anywho, it just reminded me because why I quit my job as a police officer video has been, for whatever reason, gaining attention. And for the most part, the comments are really nice, but every once in a while I'll get a comment that's like, I don't know, they make it seem like I was the problem, which is like, I fully admit that it's not that I didn't have what it takes to do the job. I just didn't like the job. I was good at my job. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's one thing we're never gonna get twisted. I was good at that job. But yeah, sometimes I get comments that are like, you just didn't have the mentality for it. You just didn't have this, that, and the other. I'm just like, I didn't have the mentality of being sexually harassed and bullied at work. That's what I didn't have the mentality for. But people don't want to have that conversation. But I just wanted to clear it up, because that's fine if people think that, but I just wanted, because I don't think I really addressed that as much maybe as I should have in the video, that it wasn't so much about the job as it was about the people who I worked with. Anyhow, that is all for me for now, because I've been rambling for 15 minutes. Thank you for listening.
Heaven just knows what it wants. Will I go back to the place where I belong? Everyone could break my heart, but I try my best to not fall apart. And I find it hard to let go. The memories keep me together. Gotta fight till the end, no pressure, no pressure. And I find it hard to say no to the ones who want something better, to the ones who never say never. You'll be my pleasure.
Alright, I just got home. I have a long day ahead. I've been consistent with my workouts, so I do think I'm gonna skip today just because I am so busy, and I'm gonna shift my workouts for the rest of the week. But I think we're good here. Like, we're on it. I've decided to not push off my final until next week, even though it's due next week. I'm gonna do half of it today. I'm gonna do the case work because it's a case, and then there's an actual test. I'm gonna do the prep work today. I'm gonna take the final tomorrow. And then, you know what? I'm just gonna live life. I'm just living life. Live life. Live, laugh, love.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now,